What's up, everyone? It's Neon Velocity. Now back, but with my very first MLB The Show 21 video. And the reason this is important is because MLB The Show is now making its way to cross-platforms. MLB The Show is developed by San Diego Studios. It's been in development by them for quite some time, ever since probably 15 or 20 years ago. It's been a PlayStation exclusive game for many, many years now. However, in December of 2019, Sony and San Diego Studios went ahead and made a post about, hey, there's a chance that we're going to go ahead and start moving over MLB The Show, but there was no clear timeline. There was huge speculation at the time that it would eventually be in 2021, but there was no guarantee. And MLB The Show 20 came out. It was still PlayStation 4 exclusive, but now as we're moving into the next gen of consoles, there's no better time for MLB and Sony and San Diego Sports to produce one of the best sports games in the world on all consoles. Now, I do believe this is going to eventually make its way to Nintendo Switch, so don't hold me to it. I'm not sure when it will release. Usually when there's a Nintendo system in play, there's usually a release much further down the road. So keep that in mind if you're a Nintendo Switch fan. However, for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to be going over why I'm excited, kind of what to expect, and if you're an Xbox person like myself, what you can expect for the very first time, since it's been quite some time since we've been able to play a true MLB game that is a 100% authentic MLB experience, because RBI baseball is not it, or Super Mega Innings is not it as well. So let's start with this. It's clearly here on the Xbox news page. It's got a huge announcement, which it rightfully deserves it. We have Fernando Tatis Jr., who is just a true superstar stud at shortstop, who's making his way to the top of the ranks as a shortstop and a young player. His dad played in the MLB as well, but so it's cool to see him on here. And the reason it's important for him to be on this cover is because he talks about how he's changing the way the game plays. And we're really doing that right now when we're talking about a PlayStation exclusive making its way over into Xbox territory. So let's kind of look about high-level summary. It's MLB The Show is the very first game for Xbox ever, meaning this is the very first MLB The Show game to ever make its way to the Xbox console. The standard edition is already available for pre-order, which you can see here, but I'm actually on the Xbox Series X since that's the console I have, for $70, and I'll get into that here in just a moment. And the game launches on April 20th, so we're about 2 months away from launch, and there's going to be a collector's edition along with early access and potentially more. So what does this all mean? Well, here, I'm going to go over this very quickly. Actually, I'm going to scroll down. I was going to do this, but I'll do it a little bit differently. You can see that there's actually two different versions here. If you are an Xbox person, you know about smart delivery. I'm not sure if this is a feature that's on Sony. I don't believe it is. But the way that Sony is doing this is more or less if there is a upgraded, enhanced version of the game, you're going to pay $10 additional to get that on the newer consoles. So the PS5 and the new Xbox Series X or S consoles. So that is a $70 pre-order right out of the gate, regardless if it's PS5 or the new gen Xboxes. However, if you're playing on PS4 or older generation, it's $59.99 right out of the gate. That's just the way that Sony has done their pricing. There's been some backlash about it, but I don't feel like it's going to be changing. So there's that news there for you. So let's kind of talk about what you can expect. Experience faster, deeper, and more intense moment-to-moment action on the field with a variety of game modes and all your rookie players and returning seasoned vets. So if you're new to MLB The Show because you've never been able to play it because you're an Xbox fanboy like me, you'll know that there are games such as not MLB, but Madden NFL and NBA 2K that have their own My Franchise or My Career and things of that nature. All of those features are actually in MLB The Show, so you're going to be able to do that. If you like the My Team in NBA 2K or My Madden Team in Madden, there is one called Diamond Dynasty, and you can build, and there's tons of content in Diamond Dynasty, so there's never anything lacking, and there's always events going on. You're going to be able to do some really cool things with that, where you can unlock old veteran players, or you can bring in all the new rookies that you're looking into playing, and there's just all kinds of those, and they keep them up to date, and they actually update the cards and their stats day to day based off their progression and real-time performance. So lead your ball player to the road to the show and Diamond Dynasty glory as a two-way star. So what this means is basically if you make a road to the show character, which is like my career in NBA 2K, you're going to be able to transfer this character or player into Diamond Dynasty for the very first time. This used to be a split off feature, but is now a merge into one feature. It appears to be that way, at least. And enjoy updates to franchise and March to October modes, empowering you to make the best decisions for the future of your club. And for the very first time ever, face your friends on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 with cross-platform play. So we have confirmation that if you're on PlayStation, whether it's PlayStation 4 or 5, you will be able to play against Xbox players. So this is really important because this means tremendous growth for the franchise is coming. When I say the franchise, I'm talking about MLB The Show itself. There's going to be a lot of growth, and this is really good because that means it's going to be a heavily active player base, and I'm really excited to see this because it's been pretty healthy just on Sony. Now that we're getting this on Xbox, it's unreaching a whole new territory. So cross-platform play and progression comes to the show. So if you have an account through the Show Nation, it appears regardless if you're playing on PlayStation or if you're playing on Xbox, and if you get both copies for both consoles, as long as you're signed into your Sony account, for example, you'll be able to just go in and out of the consoles and be able to link everything together. However, that does exclude stubs, which are in-game currency. As we learn more about the game, we have the release trailer that dropped, but as time goes on, we're going to be able to see gameplay for the very first time. It looks like this is going to start in a couple weeks, and it's going to be on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook Live. So it's just going to give basically the gameplay, what they've been working on, and everything that's going on behind the scenes that we just don't know yet. However, there is a big thing coming out here in about 2 days from the time of this video, is that there's going to be a collector's edition, and that edition is supposed to be, and it's been leaked, is a Jackie Robinson collection where I'm not sure the pricing, but you're going to get all these fun content and the potential to help the Jackie Robinson scholarship fund. So you're going to be able to do that as well. So that is the main bulk of this video. I'm really excited. I hope that you guys are excited. And if you're new here, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell notifications for future MLB The Show video uploads. And I do plan on streaming this. So if you haven't already, be sure to follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/neonvelocity. All those links will be in the description down below. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video.